to around the grounds. This week we're at SCG Muntong United Stadium, unoriginally called the SCG Stadium. Now, the SCG Stadium is located in the middle of the Impact Arena. One of the biggest concerns is if there's any kind of exhibitions on, which there are at the moment. It can mean that traffic is absolutely horrendous. If you're coming in from the north of the city, you can take the highway that's just there, and that'll take you down just there by the South Stand, and that's much easier. But if you're coming in from the centre of the city, it can be very, very problematic indeed. Before the match, there's plenty of places to enjoy a drink and some food. Just behind that light there, just behind the stanchion there is a Novotel Hotel, and a few yards further on is an Irish pub, a Subway sandwich, KFC, all those kind of Western things that you might want to get a bit of food at. There's also a Flann O'Brien's pub if you want a pint of Guinness or a pint of Western beer. Just over behind the South Stand there, or rather, the South Stand, there is the Thai food area, nice cheap beers, where the home fans will congregate. Impact Arena itself is, again, relatively easy to get to if there's no exhibitions on, but again, be very, very careful if there are any. It's around about 20,000 capacity. Last week they had Passenger United here and there was about 9,000. Clearly this week against Buriram United there'll be 20,000 absolutely rammed in the next 30 minutes or so. That's worth a visit for sure, but be very careful and plan carefully. Not only is it often difficult to get to, it's also often extremely difficult to get away from. Last night when the game was called off, although I only live about 3 kilometers away, it took an hour and a half to get there. So plan carefully, come along and have a look. Very, very nice fans, very enjoyable as most fans are in Thai football, but do be aware that the traffic can be an absolute nightmare, and give yourself plenty of time. Thai League Football, sharing the passion.